everyone, this is Lori from happybirdsglitternest.blogspot.com, and I have some super cute little ornaments for you today. So stay tuned if you love gingerbread men, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Okay, so I'll begin by showing you how I put it together, and then I'll give you some options at the very end of this video in case you don't have what I have here. So the first thing I did was I purchased these little 3-inch tall cutting boards, unfinished cutting boards from Hoosier Blanks, and they are on Etsy, okay? And it's a woman-owned and family-owned business. They cut their own pieces out of birch, and it's right here in the USA. They'll sell these individually or in bulk. So they have really good prices. Everything I've received from them has been beautiful. I mean flawless. So I'm very happy with them. So the next thing that I did was I bought this honey brown acrylic paint. It's Deco Art Americana. Now I know they have this in the craft stores, but if you can't find it, you can go on Etsy, or excuse me, not Etsy, you can go on Amazon, and they do have it, but I will forewarn you about something. Around Christmas time, they will jack up the price on this to about $7.99 a bottle, maybe even a little more. But during the year, you can pick this up on Amazon for $1.99 a bottle. So I just wanted to let you be aware of that. This honey brown, I think, is the perfect gingerbread color. And believe me, I tried quite a few in various browns. So next thing you're going to need is a little bow. So I made this little bow, and then I glued this little crystal rhinestone in the middle using the Dollar Tree super glue, wood glue, and I put it in this little tiny bottle. I think it works beautifully. You know, I was watching a crafter quite a while ago now, and I forgot her name, but she had mentioned that a lot of these craft type glues that are sold with the ultra fine tips, she said basically what it is it's white wood glue. So I bought the Super Glue brand wood glue at the Dollar Tree and used it, and I have to tell you, I agree with her. I think this that's exactly what it is. So it worked out really well for that little rhinestone. And so now I'm going to glue that on with some Fabri-Tac. Glue it right here. Okay. And then I took some of this baby rickrack. Look how old it is. It still has the Walmart sticker on it. It says $1.08, and there's no barcode. So it's been a while. But I'm going to take a little piece of this baby rickrack and place it right here at the bottom. Let me see if that works. Yeah, I think so. I think that's about it. So I'm just going to put the tiniest amount of Fabri-Tac at the back here. Maybe some up here. Okay. There we go. Right at the bottom. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I gave this 2 coats of paint, and then I used, after it was completely dry, I used a coat, just 1 coat of the Mod Podge gloss over that, so the paint wouldn't scratch up or anything like that. And it turned out beautifully. And I just used a sponge spouncer on it. You can also cut up the dishwashing sponges that they carry at the Dollar Tree. Cut up a little piece, a little square. You've seen me do this before, I'm sure. And, you know, just sponge it on. Okay. So then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take this snowflake, and I used my 1.5 inch snowflake punch from Recollections, and I punched out a snowflake from the Silly Winks craft foam that I buy at the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to place that right about here, okay? So I'm going to place this in the middle. Now, I bought these cute little resin gingerbread men from Temu a while back, but they have these on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and you type in the words resin gingerbread charms, these will pop up. And I bought this one. Now this one has a little eye screw in it. But if you wanted to use it on this, all you have to do is just take it out like this, and it's so easy. See? So you have a little gingerbread girl too. Okay. So I'm just, you know, showing you those things. Now, I'm going to put some glue right here, Fabri-Tac. And place him right in the middle there. Then we have these little polymer clay candy canes, and I bought these from Temu, but they also have these, I believe, on Amazon. Let me see the height. They're about just a hair over 1 inch from top to bottom. Okay, just a hair. So you could basically call these 1 inch. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of Fabri-Tac right here on the back. I'm going to lay that right here, this way. All right. Now I also have these little teeny weeny peppermints, and if you don't have these, don't worry about it, because I'll show you other options at the end of this video. Now I will tell you this. I actually made these years ago. You know the red and white striped perler beads? Well, there were some crafters on YouTube that were standing these little perler beads up on a cookie sheet and either putting them in a toaster oven or regular oven at the lowest heat, where these just kind of melted down and turned into what looks like little tiny peppermints. And I remember they were a real pain in the patoot to make, because, you know, whenever I would check on them, even the slightest little vibration would sometimes tip them over if they weren't done yet. It would probably work out better in toaster oven or something like that. But I made them, and quite a few, and I haven't made any since. But they had these perler beads in pink and white striped and green and white striped, as well as the red and white. And so I made some in pink and white and some in red and white. But anyway, that was my experience. But I also have another option for you to use that I will show you at the end of this video. And it's just as cute, so. Okay. And then I'm going to put another one right here. Okay. Okay, so we're going to allow this to dry, and then we're going to come back in and I'm going to show you how to make a cute little simple hanger for this. Okay, and it'll turn out really cute. So we'll be back. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is a 10mm jump ring. You can also use a 12mm if you want, but I'm using the 10mm. Now they don't carry the 10mm size at Hobby Lobby, but you can purchase them from Amazon or Michaels. Michaels does have these in a 10mm in the jewelry section. Alright, so all I'm going to do is slip this on. Make sure you open it wide enough. I'm going to slip this on the top through the hole. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that it's good and closed. You should be able to feel it scrape to know that it's closed. Alright, so we have this at the top. So now we're going to make a simple little S-hook for the top. And you can use either an 18 gauge or 20 gauge artistic wire. You'll find this in the jewelry making section. Okay, this isn't craft wire, this is artistic wire. Alright? And I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, and this is 20 gauge. But like I said, you can use an 18 gauge as well. Alright, you can use a marker with this, but I'm using a piece of an old dowel rod. We're going to make an S shape, and we're going to do this just by bending this like so. Okay. Now the hook right here, I'm going to hang it on the tree, you know, in this direction. So that's why we're making an S hook. Now the bottom part, we're going to curve that up, and see, you have what looks just like that. So it's really super easy. And then you're just going to hook this right on the top. Make sure it's closed. And there you go. Didn't it turn out cute? Yeah. And then I also made the little gingerbread girl that I showed you. I thought that was cute. But I just think these would make the cutest little ornaments, and I think they're thin enough to slip into a Christmas card as well. So now I'm going to show you some options, okay, that you can use. Let me set this aside. Now for the peppermints, if you can't find the tiny little peppermints, you can do a couple of things. You can purchase the faux polymer clay candy sprinkles. These are used for shakers, and they have peppermints in them. That would work out perfectly for this. Okay, and I would suggest placing the peppermints with this little tool here that you use to move around the rhinestones and whatnot on your nails when you're having your nails done. And you can just pick up the little peppermint and place it just like that. Okay? So that's one thing that you can substitute. Now for the bows, if you don't like making your own bows, you could do a couple of things. You can purchase the tiny bows that they have at Hobby Lobby, and right now these are half off. Okay? And you can find these on one of the little sticker kiosks that they have for Christmas. They put on all their Christmas stuff. That is the perfect size for this. You might also own a bow paper punch. And what I do here is I use the bow part here of this old Stampin' Up! Paper punch. I like to go on eBay sometimes, and when they're not in season, the Christmassy stuff, look at the various retired punches that they have, and if I see something that really stands out or I think I'll use, I'll buy it if it's a good price. And a lot of the people that do sell these punches, they also allow you to make them an offer. So I always try to be very fair. Oops, the lights just went off in the house and then they turned back on. Well, it doesn't surprise me. It's very, very cold out this morning here in Texas. My lamp just went out too. Hold on. Oh, it went back on, so okay. So anyway, you could put a little rhinestone there and also place this here. Use a little tiny foam mount to give it some height, but that's another option. Okay. And for the rickrack, if you don't have the baby rickrack or access to it, you can also use the puffy paint, the white puffy paint, and make your own little squiggle line. Alright? And of course, you know, I believe I already told you where you can find the little gingerbread men, so that's about it. So if you have any other ideas on how to decorate this, I would love to hear them. Just place your idea in the comment box below. Yeah, all right, well, I better get off here. I can't talk this morning. All right, thank you so much for watching, and have a very Merry Christmas, and God bless each and every one of you. Bye-bye now.